Hi, welcome to another Snug Storytime. Today we're going to be reading I Don't Like Books, Never, Ever, The End by Emma Perry and Sharon Davey. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Mabel, a girl who didn't like books, never, ever, the end. But the books just kept on coming. She was given books on birthdays. A book? Oh, thanks. She was given books as treats. Another book? Really? She was even given books just because. But I don't like books. Never, ever, the end, declared Mabel. Mabel used those books for many things. She used them as a step to reach her super secret shelves and as a doorstop to keep her brother out. She even used them as a sledge to slide bump, bump, bumpity bump down the stairs. But she couldn't be bothered with the stories inside them. Then, one day, when she had slurped dinner of 2 of them, juggled with 3 of them, then made hats with 4 of them, Mabel's books decided that enough was enough. They wanted to be read. It was time for action. So that night, as Mabel tried to get comfy in her bed, something started to happen right in the corner of her room. There was a racket, a commotion, a hullabaloo. The noise grew and grew and grew until books everywhere. They zoomed and zipped around the room. They flipped and flapped above her head. Go away, shouted Mabel. I've got better things to do than bother with books. But the books grew faster and the flapping grew louder until Mabel started falling. There was a rustling, a crackling, a flick of a page, and Mabel found herself deep in the pages of an unread book. Yikes! Who are you? Asked Mabel. Hey kid, watch it, said a detective. I've a case to solve. Really? What happened? Missing diamonds. You'll need to read the book to discover who done it. And the detective disappeared over the next page. Wait, cried Mabel. I'd be great at solving crimes. But Mabel was too late. There was a rustling, a crackling, a flick of a page, and she found herself in a spaceship. Mission control, we are ready to take off, said the astronaut. A trip to the moon, said Mabel. Let me come. I love space. The mission continues over the page, said the astronaut. 5, 4, 3, 2. But Mabel was too late again. There was a rustling, a crackling, a flick of a page, and she found herself on a drawbridge. Good day, young lady. Pray, let us pass. We've castles to seek and dragons to duel, said the knight. Wow, really? Can I come? 'Tis an unusual request from someone who didn't want to read our story. That isn't fair, said Mabel. Exciting stories, space missions, and now your adventure. I want to join in. Indeed, 'tis a shame you've got better things to do than bother with books. And the knight galloped off the edge of the page, leaving Mabel alone on a blank page with no stories, no adventures, nothing. And just then, far in the distance, Mabel could hear a flapping. It got louder and louder until she found herself falling and falling back into her bedroom. She glanced around and finally she saw stories and adventures piled all around her. Mabel picked up a book, then snuggled under the covers. She discovered the stories tucked inside, the words, the adventures, everything. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Mabel, a girl who loved books. Forever and ever, the end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Join us again for another Snug Story Time.